AMD Ryzen 7 8700G CPU Z results puts it neck and neck with the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D. The first CPU Z test results of AMD's upcoming Ryzen 7 8700G were sniffed out by serial leaker at momamu_us on X, Twitter, and the new APU is looking very promising performance-wise. It ends up being neck and neck with yours truly on Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D with a small lead to the CPU over the APU in single-threaded performance, but in the multi-threaded test the APU manages to stay ahead of the CPU, if only just. Both AMD chips are still somewhat behind Intel's Core i7-12700KF, but it has an extra 4 threads, even though those threads are slower due to them being on the E-cores. The Ryzen 7 8700G test system was using an ASRock B650 Pro RS motherboard and the APU was paired with 32GB of DDR5 6400 memory with reasonably tight timings of 32, 39, 39, 102. The tester relied on the integrated Radeon 780M graphics and the APU and the Windows 11 operating system was installed on a 500GB Seagate Barracuda 510 SSD. In the single-threaded test the Ryzen 7 8700G scores 675 points versus 683 for the Ryzen 7 7800 by 3D, and in the multi-threaded test it came in at 7318 versus 7301. Not bad for a 65 WTDP APU versus a 120 WTDP CPU. For comparison, the average for Intel's Core i7-12700KF is 7754 in the multi-threaded test. Although CPU Z is far from an exhaustive test, it does at least give us a first glimpse of what to expect from the new Zen 4 APUs from AMD in terms of performance, and it looks like it's in line with its best Zen 4 CPUs.